All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the profile of a creative leader named Richard Langsmith. We're going to break down what it really takes to lead and succeed on the kinds of complex projects we're all facing today. You know, this is the big question, isn't it? For any modern project. Technology is always shifting under our feet. Teams are changing, and project goals can pivot in a heartbeat. So, how in the world do you navigate all that chaos and still deliver something incredible?
Well, the answer isn't just one thing. It's a rare mix of three. You get a lot of people with amazing artistic vision, but maybe they don't have the tech skills. On the flip side, you get technical geniuses who struggle with the big picture strategy. The real key, the game changer, is finding that one person who can synthesize all three: the vision, the mastery, and the leadership.
Okay, so let's get out of the abstract and make this real. We're going to break down the profile of a leader who really seems to be the living embodiment of this idea.
So this is Richard's own summary of what he does, and that key phrase here is guiding brand expression. Now, that's not just about making things look cool. It's a strategic job. It's about aligning every single design choice with a much larger business goal.
And this right here points to a dual ability that you just don't see very often. He's not one of those strategists who can't actually use the tools, and is not a technician who can't see the forest for the trees. He operates at both altitudes. Perfectly comfortable in a high-level strategy meeting, but also right there in the weeds, getting his hands dirty to nail the final execution.
Creative vision is great, but this is the foundation that actually lets you execute that vision. And these aren't just buzzwords to slap on a resume. These are the practical, real-world skills that keep complex projects from falling apart. Notice how it's a mix of big-picture strategy with those crucial people skills, like conflict resolution and calm communication, that literally save teams when the pressure is on.
So, vision and leadership are absolutely essential. But at the end of the day, you still need the right tools to bring ideas to life. And in today's world, that toolkit is changing faster than ever, which brings us to the next layer of his skill set.
Now, this isn't just dabbling in AI. This list shows a real fluency across the entire modern creative workflow. He's using tools like Midjourney for generating images, 11 Labs for creating voice, and automation platforms like NN to wire it all together. This means he can build entire AI-powered production pipelines from scratch.
And all that cutting-edge AI know-how is built on a rock-solid foundation of industry standards. The Adobe Creative Suite, 3ds Max, you name it. But notice what else is here: Unity for interactive development and agile methodologies. That tells you he operates with the mindset of a modern tech team. Fast, adaptable, and always ready to pivot.
So how are all these technical skills actually applied? Well, they're used inside proven professional frameworks, like 80, which is a really meticulous, 5-step process for instructional design. This kind of strategic approach gets applied across some seriously demanding fields, like military training, e-learning, and game design.
So, we've seen the skills, we've seen the toolkit, but where has he actually proven them? Because the real test of a leader is their adaptability. Can they deliver results no matter what the context is?
This career path tells a really clear story. It shows someone who actively seeks out completely different challenges. I mean, look at this. Moving from military tech to a creative production house, then corporate finance, back to military training, and now into faith-based media. This is not the path of someone trying to stay in one lane. It's a path of constant learning and testing your skills in brand new arenas.
Just think about the contrast here for a second. On one hand, he's directing creative pipelines for faith-based animation. On the other hand, he's leading the technical teardown of a MOS unit, that's a mobile missile platform, by the way, to build hyper-realistic training simulators. The sheer range between those two projects is incredible. It just demonstrates an unbelievable versatility. And his leadership has definitely been tested at scale. This number, 120, that was the maximum number of contractors he was managing at one time at Black Ops Animation, often across multiple projects running at the same time. That is a massive logistical and human challenge to tackle.
So what's the common thread that links all these different industries and projects together? It's reliability. It's a proven track record of getting projects across the finish line on time and on budget, period. It doesn't matter what the industry is.
Okay, so let's tie this all together into one big idea, what we can call the Langsmith synthesis. Because the real value here isn't in any single skill we've looked at, but in how they all combine to create a powerful formula for delivering results. You can really distill his whole approach into 4 clear steps. It always starts with envisioning the strategy. Then, you build it with a master toolkit. Third, you lead the team. And finally, you deliver the result. It's a clear, repeatable process for turning a complex idea into a reality. Ultimately, this is the main takeaway. Anyone can learn a piece of software or manage a simple project. The true value we're seeing here is in the synthesis, that proven, rare ability to blend strategy, technology, and leadership to solve genuinely complex problems.
So we end where we started, but with a new question aimed at you. After seeing this synthesis of vision, tools, and experience all working together, it leaves you wondering, doesn't it? What tough, complex, maybe even seemingly impossible creative challenge could he solve for you?